Where the fuck you at, man? Hey, what's going on, homies? Got it sewn up, man. Oh, shit. Yeah. What up, Charlie Cook? Got that knife sheath sewn up. Yeah. All right, you ready for this? Here we go. This is just a test. How many guys we got in here? 4? Pick a number from 1 to 50. Pick a number from 1 to 50. This is just a test. I'm not giving none away. I'm just testing my number generator. Come on, Louie. Come on, Louie. There you go. All right. 4 guys, 4 numbers. Here we go. One to 50. The lucky number is 20. Generate again. The lucky number is 16. Again. 6. Okay. Hold on. One more time. 19. How's that? That's what I'm going to do now. I got this saved. Once you say stop on my live stream, I'm going to hit the generator. Boy, it don't take long to get a bunch of bozos in here, you know, guys? Okay, so let me see what numbers you got. 34, 25, 39, 44. All right. 9. 43. 39. 39. Charlie Cook. Yeah. All right, how's that? I just keep hitting random until it picks one of the numbers everybody has. That's how we'll do it this Sunday. Right. Charlie Cook, you win a free pair of shoelaces. Yeah. So that'll work. Just an easy random number picker on Google. Now, I'm going to work on my OBS live stream. And I'm going to hook up my cell phone as a secondary camera to my OBS live stream on my PC. So I can have 2 cameras going. And what I'm going to do is, on my live stream, what you're seeing me, I can do a split screen with the random picker showing right there. It won't work? What are you talking about? They was waiting on me to go live. Yeah, I'm just going live for the next 5 minutes and that's it. I'm getting off. I got some videos to make. I got some shit to do. I want to check, see if I'm monetized yet. I'm going to look right now. I know I got over 3,000 hours. close to 4,000. So my channel. Hey, where was it again, Louis, that I checked for on my homepage for my hours and my subs? Do I have any tips on making a fixed blade sheath? What do you want to know? What are you making it for? What knife? Look at analytics. All right. Studio. I'm sure it's here in analytics, but where do I go in analytics? On the menu on the left. Let me see, average view duration all the way down. All right, Hartland, thanks. Scooter Scoot. What's up, brother? Boy, Bushcraft got a lot of trollers tonight, didn't he? He was so busy talking about him, he didn't even read half of our posts, I think. Look at the money sign. Click the dollars. Hold on. Earn. Right there. Okay, I'm looking now. Eligibility. Showing that as of February 19th. I'll show you. I got 2,537 public watch hours. I need 3,000, correct? 1,103 subscribers. Man, in 2 days I got over 120 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? Get rid of the trolls, my men. Last 365 days, 3,000. I got 2,537 public hours. And I got 21,000 public short views. So don't I need, let me see, I got the subscribers. Do I need 3,000? It's YouTube Studio. Shows and eligibility. Right here. I'm in eligibility right there. We'll let you know when you're eligible. Okay, so I guess I'm not eligible. I got to get to 3,000 hours. I need 463 more, 463 more hours. How can I achieve that right away? Live streams, what? You're in, Scooter. I got 3 moderators now. You're supporting my channel, you're a moderator. Scooter's random? I thought he's been here a while. He can only delete messages. Oh boy, here we go. You're gonna hear me on the live stream. All right. What do we got? Oh, I'm looking through the messages here. Okay. So what's going on, Knife World? Ah, yeah. Man, I gotta put some of my knives back. Look at this baby. Man X2. What's that say there, Justin? Make Dwayne Letterman a moderator. Fixed blade of February. Junk drawer. This one's pretty cool though. I like it. Camilla's titanium. It's a cheap knife, but I like it. Fidgety. Quick. Little bullet dagger. Oh, shoot. I got my new carbon opener. I put a lanyard hole in it. Oh, I got a mess going on in here. Look at this. Top of my cabinet. Everything's scattered. Carry a Benchmade. I don't know the exact name. How long did it take you to get those? What, all my knives? I didn't really start collecting until about 3 years ago. A little over 1,000 knives in 3 years. I gotta take this fucking magnet out of here. Oh. This is my bone stag collection. Ooh, my clasp fell over. My wrist lock. My clasp. The Stockman. And my mini trapper. The full trapper's in the back. My salt belly. Oh, come on. Damn it. Ah. Oh, now the case is backwards. Son of a bitch. Pardon my French. I don't like to cuss. No, I bought this from my buddy's knife shop. And I was supposed to go live there tonight and I forgot. So, you know what? I'll go live at his knife shop tomorrow night. Okay? And if I go live, I'll get the checkbooks out. Or get the Vimo Cash App ready. And I'll go through all 3,000 of his knives. And if you see a knife you want, you can buy it directly through us. Taxes are included, so shipping. Or not included, I should say. Sound is glitchy. My sound is glitchy? Why? Yeah, he sells these. They're like $115 and they light up. If you want to get one, you can buy one tomorrow night when I go live. You can fit 6 knives in it. Your favorite case knives. This is my scout knife collection here that I put together put some magnets on the tray. They're all on magnets. That's the one I did a video on that I redid, that case scout knife. Got a beautiful Stag Barlow Warncliffe coming. Yeah. I just got a new one myself with the Warncliffe. Right here. No, I think it's there. Let me pull this down. Can't remember which one it is. He sells these knife cases here too, made out of oak. I think he sells them for like 25 bucks. Let me see if I can open these now. Man. Rosecraft. Yeah, they're pretty good knives. I like Rosecraft. This is the one I just got. Deep South Cutlery in the auction case. Trying to open this with the phone in my hand. Come on, where's the damn nail nick? It's buried. Oh, I gotta put the phone down. No, the trapper I got is a Warncliffe. That's it. This is my first Warncliffe trapper. Yep. This look familiar, guys? How's the access to one blade on that new Barlow you got? Well, the small blade's got a tight access. I mean, the nick is down in there, but the clip point's pretty decent. I like this Warner clip though. That's pretty nice. It's the only trapper I got with the Warner clip. I only got one razor. One arm razor. Let me see if I can open it with my pants. There we go. Yep. That's that maple with the printed pattern on it. Same with this one here. Trapper. This copper lock's got orange micarta on it. I'm dreaming easy access on mine. Pen. Yep. Do you have a William Henry Septus? Never heard of it. I have no clue. Yep, here's my Navy one. Gotta have a Navy one, of course. Honor, courage, and commitment. Haze gray and underway, baby. 1940s Coke bottle here I got. Little peanut with the rattlesnake. 1970s Delrin. Mini Stockman. Slim Trapper. This is the 9/11. 9/11 when the Twin Towers went down. Commemorative case 9/11. It's got scroll work on the bolsters. It says 9/11 on the blades. This one I got used and cheap at Tractor Supply in North Carolina. Didn't have a shield in it, so I'm going to have to order a shield for it. I like these cases because it's red foam, and when you put the knives in there, close the lid, it keeps them all in place. I'm going to have to hang this up. Get my phone stand here and make it a little easier. What am I doing here? There we go. I didn't plan on going live, so I'm just winging this tonight. Okay. Here's my little buddy right there. Here's a neck knife I make. Anyways, this is one of my neck knives I make. It's got a Kodiak leather sheath. It's pounded 1084, pounded and acid washed, stone washed. It's kind of got like a minimalist style handle on it, my own design. That's cute, huh? Yeah. Backwoods Leather Facebook page. You can check out my work on Backwoods Leather and Facebook. I do all my own leather work. I do everything from custom Harley seats to horse tack. Reparations, what's that? On the Edge, what's up, man? What we do, chase off Scooter? He get pissed off at us or what? Not getting any here, bro. He's crying in the car. Come on now. I gotta start cleaning my table here. Or my knife case. I'll put this case back in its... I carried it one time, but I never used it. It's mint, so I gotta leave it mint. Back in the display it goes. What am I missing here? Okay, that's back in the case. All the original shit, ever been used. You got a bunch of old knives? Well, you can message me in one of my posts, one of my or you can find my link and email me if you want in my description on my channel. Put this back in the case. Like my shillelagh. I'll give you some Irish ass whooping with that. Oop, goes on the other side. Old hammer. It's a shillelagh, an Irish shillelagh. Irish weapon of choice. Yeah, just email me in my description. I got my email there. I'll fix anything you got. There's my case mod. I'll put the antler on it. Good night, Charlie. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, this is an unplanned live. I'm just playing around here. I got a tiny Texas toothpick here in pearl. Little guy. Can you attach an old military knife that broke in half at the guard? At the guard. You got the blade intact? I can weld a new tang on it and make a new handle for it. Gonna be a sweet knife. Justin. Put my knives away. I'll be back. My grandfather ruled for two-knife handle and blade are in half. Just needs to be able to be displayed, not necessarily functional. Is the blade broke or is the tang behind the guard broke? I can fix the knife. Is there and knives I can buy $135? I ain't got a lot of money. You can buy any knife you want from me. I'll make any knife you want. Just email me. My email is in my description. Yeah, on the edge. Go ahead and send them to me. And I'll get right back with you right away. Anthony, this channel is about knives. You see my description. Kodiak Edge. Somebody that's clueless about what's going on here, huh? I make a basic pocket drop. I do this 120 without the handle done and without carving on it. With the sheath, slips in your pocket, ulti-clip, clips on your pant pocket, inside your pocket, and it'll come basic. Will come with a neck lanyard too, made out of paracord. This is the basic one. Stonewashed. That's it. With an ulti-clip and the neck lanyard. If he wants to buy one, email me. In my description is my email. I'd be glad to sell you one. Keith has a basic pocket drop that he makes for 120. Well, that's what my basic is, 120. I just showed it. How many times do I got to show it? Ulti clip. It's a Sidebuster style blade, a little bit bigger, a little bit longer than a Sidebuster Junior. Just a fixed blade that you can put right in your front pocket. Ulti clip it in there. Pull it out. Right there. It's always there. I'm big on side busters from Case. So I wanted something like it, but a pocket drop. So now I got one. I'm surprised Case don't make one. Yeah, this one's Louis here. Both of my moderators got one coming from me. We made some trades. Go back to computer. I'm busy cleaning, man. I told you this wasn't a scheduled live, so you're gonna have to wait in between my works here. I'm answering questions. I gotta switch my belt out. I'll show you something else I make. Custom fishing nets for fly fishermen. I don't make too many of them. Just once in a while, a guy will want one and I'll make one. But they're not cheap. Anything custom handmade is not cheap. $175 for one of my fishing nets. Finish the Bowie knife up whenever you got a chance. Oh, Joe. What's up, Joey? Yeah. Definitely going to get your Bowie knife finished up here soon. I'm making an order on some material. I ran low on material. So I'm getting a bunch of micarta, a bunch of G10, some spacers, some liners, some Corby bolts, all kinds of shit. Hold on. Yeah, I got 3 mods now. Take it off. Take what off? What up, Seth? I carried this today when I put the 38 shell on. What you been up to today, Joe? Just playing around in my shop. Careful. Work as usual, huh? You must be on break. I just like to play with these things. I don't do much with them anymore. Well, laid off, Pete. I used to compete in national tournaments. I'm a 4th Dan black belt. I've been in martial arts for 42 years. I actually have 4 different weapons that I've mastered. The katana short sword, the bow staff, the nunchuckus, and the sai swords. I also used to compete with Bali Song butterfly knives in competition. I did that years ago. About 35 years ago was the last time I competed with Bali Song butterfly knives. You're welcome, late off, Pete. I'm sorry. I didn't even schedule this live tonight. My buddies talked me into it, and I'm like, I'll go live for a little bit. What the hell? Put in a flint and some fuel, working wicked good. Hey, you got one of the Zippos from me, right, Pete? And you're welcome. I'm glad you like it. What up, Groundhog? What up, Dwayne? My favorite old pair here. Got the Bruce Lee commemorative. I think the chain's a little bit long on this one. End up breaking my cabinet. Ah, classic Zippo sound, and now your logo on it. I'll carry it proudly. Well, thanks, Late Off Pete. So you did get it. I'm glad. Yeah, I sent the Zippos all out. Two of them. Two of them went out. You got my sticker. Titanium chucks with paracord. Why would you want them? Because they're light? I don't know who makes them. I don't make them. I'm not set up to make them. I can make wooden chucks and plexiglass. When I was a kid, I used to make all my chucks. And then chuckas. Pop assessed. Sorry you're having problems. Sorry, I'm just cleaning my shop up. Late night trolls are rolling in. Yep. Their mama's not watching them. Them's the ones that mama never gave them enough attention when they were kids, so they gotta seek attention from others all over online, no matter what the cost. That's how they were just raised. Yeah, views are views. I need to keep this live stream going for 320 hours straight. What do you think? Actually, not even that long. If I got if I got say 10 viewers an hour, I'll get 10 hours, right? So if I go 10 hours, I'll get 100 from 10 people. You better go to bed, D. Don't let the bed bugs bite you in the ass. Earned a lot of bruises learning the chucks as a kid. Yeah, I got a few when I was 10 years old when I started working with them. That's 50 years ago exactly. One a.m. It's 1 a.m. here. Imagine that. I'm retired though. I can go to bed whenever the hell I want. Pardon my French. A lot of people don't like the word hell. I don't either. You see that? I'm a Knight of Columbus. I do more work for the needy than most can imagine. Central Canada right now. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. Okay, good night, D. Yeah, you must be on the East Coast, Seth, right? 2 o'clock there. Same with SC Night Monkey. Few more days, Braidwood's open. You ready? Let's go. 8-pound pigs. I'm ready, Joe. Get my balsa crankbaits out. Show them what's up. think I'm going to sit down on my PC. I really need to go make some coffee, to tell you the truth. You guys are keeping me up. I got to get something to drink. What the hell is this? Oh, I looked something up on the computer earlier. All right, what do we got here? My channel. Live. All right, I got it muted. Go make it. Yeah, I'm gonna hear in a second. I'll smoke my cigarette first. I don't take it up to the house. The wife don't smoke. By the way, this is my 5th cigarette. I've had probably 3 since I've been on here. Only 2 today, all day. I got another case, or a buck 110 I'm gonna mod here. But I use a spring on it. It's a brand new buck. I use a spring on another job. So I'm gonna make a spring for it. A rocker lock bar. I got the spring pin. I just need to make the rocker lock bar. And I'll probably make this into another pine cone scale knife, sell it. But I'm thinking about auctioning off some of my knives. A lot of my modern pocket folders I want to get rid of them. Make some money selling them. So I might have a live auction here pretty soon. Yeah, unfortunately though, you can't control kids when they're trolling and they're online. Parents can't even control them. You know, they say the average child now has their own online profile by the age of 2. That's pretty sad. Seth Hamilton lived in Chesterton, Indiana for years. They're right next to me. Joe, my best friend Joe in here, if he's still here. He lived in Indiana for like 20 some years. Right next to my favorite lake to fish in Indiana, Schaefer Lake. Lake Schaefer. The bone knife with the shell you just showed. Bone knife. You mean with the mod I did on the case skinning knife? Where at in Wyoming you live, Keith? I got family in Wyoming. Where you at, Seth, in Indiana? Yeah, we can meet there. what I carried today. The case knife. I carried a case. No, I didn't carry that one today. Oh, this one here? All right, Pete, take her easy. Thanks for stopping in. Casper, Wyoming. So you're not far from my family in Douglas. My aunt is famous in the whole state of Wyoming. She's well known. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it, but her and this other fellow from Douglas, Wyoming are the co-founders of the Jackalope, the Western joke, jackrabbit with antlers. In 1974, she was on the Johnny Carson show for it. She owned the Tumbleweed Taxidermy, Sandra Bennett, and she's got full body mounts in the Cheyenne, Wyoming Wildlife Museum. Scooter, I just want to keep it to two. I don't want to have three, four, five because I get a lot of people asking me, you know, you know, you're a supporter and everything, and I might change my mind and get a few more, but we'll see in the future. I don't want to make decisions right now. I don't mean to step on anybody. You're a good dude, and I thank you for your support. I just want to keep it at two right now. Holster for a 45 long Colt. How much? Well, the basic holster. You just want the holster or you want the belt with it? So a basic holster, I can do you one, Joe, for $150. Now you want a spring break holster like the one I made for a fellow for Clint Eastwood style. Spring break holsters are, shoulder holster, the whole thing, inside shoulder holster, $725. There's a lot that goes into a spring break holster. It's got a 1/8 inch thick wire spring that I gotta heat treat. First I gotta wrap it to go all the way around the sheath because it creates a spring pancake. When you put the long Colt in there, it basically sandwiches the leather around it once it's in there, so you don't have to strap it in place. And it's a lot of work just doing that. I spent a whole day on it almost. Well, I made the gun belt and the holster with all the shoulder strapping on it, and I stamped I carved the belt. You've seen it. I posted it on my leather page. It was $725 I charged them. But you being my best friend my whole life, you're going to get a good discount on it. You know that. Like the one behind me? Well, there is one behind me, but I don't really want to show it. I could show the holster, but I got to take you know what out of it. Let me turn the camera. Just the holster. This tool is $5.75. This is for a 357 Western. It's just the holster. There's no weapon. I can't show it because if I do, they'll boot me. And it takes like 3 days to tool this whole thing. Yeah, there's a lot of work in, you know, generally, you're looking at 425, 375 to 425 for a holster like that without the tooling. 375 to 425. Depends if you want liners in the holster itself. And then if I carve it all the way around, every bit of the leather, it doubles the price. So you're looking around $700-800 to get one fully tooled. Thanks, Josh. Back in the day, this used to be my woodworking shop, and people started buying things at IKEA and Walmart, and the woodworking went out the door. I'm a retired carpenter. I've done lots of woodworking, lots of carving. You can see a lot of my woodworking and hand carving wood in the links in my description. I got my Facebook pages with my work in it. Yep, Paul Martinez, you know what it's like. Double the time, double the money when you carve something like that. It's like AW Designs, when Aaron did that sheath for cornbread. He couldn't put a price on it. He did it as a love for and passion of what he does for cornbread. Hooking up a good friend and stuff like that. But that knife slip that he made, you're looking at a $250 knife slip. There ain't no way around it with the time and the art that he put into it. But can you charge that? Not too many people want to pay $250, $275 for a knife slip unless you really want it. I was thinking about getting a laser engraver, but you know what? Just certain things you can use them for, and like knife blades, it makes it a little easier to put your logos on the knife blades. But as far as the leather, I'd rather do it all by hand. You gotta go. It's 12:10 here. All right, Keith. Thanks for stopping in. What's this pallid? What the hell is he posting? Stupid shit or what? Another troll? Man, I got a lot of cleaning to do in here. Never ends. The more busier, the more cleaning. Pardon me. Yeah, I mean they're great for really small, intricate designs. That's for sure. And you can make some money with a laser. I mean, there's certain things that people buy the shit out of. You just gotta find that niche in that market and go with it if that's what you want to do. You know, uh, to me, my YouTube channel basically here is about modding, fixing up, cleaning up, building, repairing, mostly knives, and the leather work along with it. That's why I do the leather work on Sundays, give away what I make. Sorry for the wait. Maybe like 5 to 10 years ago. What's that? I don't understand. Oh, he said I look like Obama. People ain't born to be racist. They're raised to be a racist. You know. So, I'm sorry for your childhood and how you grew up, kid. All right, Dave. Thanks, Dwayne. Stop. Thanks for stopping in again. Appreciate it. I'll go live again Wednesday and then Sunday. You line a 4x4 sliced up and laser engraved table with hidden compartments. People love it. Handcrafted stuff. I just don't have the time. Well, yeah, I mean, it's what fits your schedule. You know what I mean? I'm retired, so I can do anything I want. I can spend as much time as anything, and I make lots of different things. I do live edge tables for people. I even occasionally do a epoxy art. I used to epoxy coat countertops and bar tops. I'd build custom bars for people and put like a leopard pattern on the top of the bar with epoxy. Yep, Scooter. Like I said, they're raised to be like that. Unfortunately, we live in a country now that's pretty much being destroyed, controlled, and everything else by bureaucrats, politicians, and bankers. And a lot of people don't realize I spent a lot of time studying this. It's something I did when I was in college, and I continued when I got out. You know, is the American culture and society. A lot of people don't know this, and I'm going to tell you as viewers, so you understand it, that back in the 40s, early 50s, you know, basically, now, don't get me wrong here, women have all the rights, should have all the rights men do. But in a Christian role and through marriage, they don't. And it wasn't intended that way by the Lord, by God. You know, man is dominant by thy Lord as woman is dominant by thy man through marriage. Okay? And what I'm leading to with this is the male has a role in Christianity which has to be the strongest to support the family. And the female has the role in Christianity to support and bear their children. So, feminism was created by its creators. It wasn't just a woman woke up one night and said, I'm going to have all the rights that a man has. you know. And it was basically campaigned on and started, feminism was by its creators, which is governments around the world, not just the United States, but Eastern countries, especially European, the older nations. They've used feminism for many decades to break up the society. And if you look at the cultural shift in America, you'll see every bit of evidence from it. So these rich, powerful people that own everything, the bankers and the bureaucrats and politicians that are also owned by the bankers, back in the 40s and 50s when women took care of their children, you know, made sure they were properly weaned and did what they did Christian wise, what was right through marriage, they they didn't work. And 46% of the nation only worked, and that was the male population. You know, the other 56, 57% was female. So let's get the women working. Let's take women away from the household. Let them have a job. Let them have everything a man wants. Okay, and they knew damn well by taking the women out of the household that they would be not subject to live their Christian vows, because women nowadays don't know what a Christian vows are in marriage. They just don't. In the last 2 to 3 generations, the youngest generations, these young men and young men don't know how to be young men to women, and young women don't know how to be young women to men. There's just no Christian bonding anymore. There's no Christianity anymore. It's, you know, I mean, you know, the transgender thing, all this shit's just being blown out of proportion because of the feminist movement. And if you look it up, Google it, we're in what you call the fourth phase of feminism right now. Just Google this. How is feminism destroying the American society? And you'll get all kinds of articles. You know, and these rich people know, you know, tax dollars, get women working. You know, the women's image that's being portrayed on the media and all over the public. What a woman should look like, how should she dress. And now we got all these young girls dressing like they shouldn't be. Not like we did when we were kids, that's for damn sure. And they're just totally acting, kids don't know how to be kids anymore, you know. We played dodgeball in school. Well, now if little Johnny gets a black eye in dodgeball in school, the parents are suing the school. We didn't wear helmets when we rode our bikes around in the streets. We broke a bone here and there, and that was it. We just kept riding our bikes. But all these kids now have to have helmets on, and you know, kids just can't be kids anymore. They don't know how to, and they damn sure don't know how to be Christians to a woman, and these young women don't know how to be Christians to a man. All right, that rant's over. I'm sorry. Anyways, no morals, no spines, no Christianity, none of it. You know. Okay, we all stopped commenting. Yeah, Christianity is whacked. I mean, you know, I joined the Knights of Columbus. You know, I'm a Roman Catholic. So now I'm going to church again. And I'm keeping it that way. I got to plug my phone in. Hold on. It's about ready to die. But see, like I said, this is all planned, people. Our society's being created the way it is because it's being planned by the creators. You know, like I said, I went to college to learn all this stuff, and I continued my education on it. There we go, plug back in. I continue my education by self-teaching, you know, our society and our cultural shift. And I've also, political science in college, I've learned we don't have a functioning government anymore. It's broke. It's too big, it's too unsustainable. And the only way Washington can function is by borrowing money from the banks that own everything. They own all the wealth, they control everything, all the important land, they own all important businesses, corporations, they own it all. They own every politician in Washington. You know, John F. Kennedy was the only president in our history thus far that tried to stop him. And look what they did to him. Now, do you see his nephew that's in office now telling you that it is the banks like John F. Kennedy did? That's destroying our money. That's draining our wealth. That has the politicians under their oath. The Federal Reserve was created in 1913. And since 1913, up until Ronald Reagan, they destroyed the purchasing power of the dollar by 580%. And after Reagan, now they've destroyed it 890%, almost 450% in the last 4 decades. They are the problem. It's called monetary inflation. So we've never, as a country, been in debt over $98 billion ever until Ronald Reagan. After him, we went into the trillions, and we've been climbing in the trillions and climbing. Now yearly, it's over $1 trillion in interest that we're paying on our national debt. And see, people don't realize this. When the government borrows this extraordinary amount of money, it's causing what's called one of the 5 forms of inflation, the biggest one of them all, which is the hidden tax that Americans have no idea about. It's called monetary inflation. So for every $5 trillion a president borrows, you're going to pay it back, and it pushes goods up so high that the corporations don't lose anything. They just raise the prices up to meet this monetary inflation that's being caused by the government borrowing all this money. And everybody says, go Trump. Yeah, whatever. You know what? In 4 years, he spent more money than any president in the history of our country in 4 years. Not 8, 4. And now you're paying back what he borrowed in monetary inflation. The Americans don't understand this. They don't know how it's created. They don't know it's the hidden tax that's killing us the most. It's basically the banks at it the greatest, creating this fiat currency that's worth nothing, that makes our government so much in debt with no GDP growth. And with no growth as a nation, we don't make it we don't supply the world anymore like we used to. We don't make them, we're not the number one producer in the world anymore. All we are is the number one indebtor. We're borrowing trillions of dollars, too much, too fast, and it's costing you up the ass. And you want to drain the swamp, Trump? Tell the people the truth. The swamp is the banks. They're not going to tell you that because the banks will take them out, just like they did Kennedy. It's all a game. And that's why I don't like talking politics with people on Facebook anymore. I gave that up. And I really don't and shouldn't be talking about it here. Because what I have to say about politics, people don't want to hear because they still believe in one or the other parties. And they're both crooks. They're both gone. We are no longer Washington's true constituents, neither party. It's all about this. Biden borrowed money too. But you know what? Biden's fiscal year ain't up yet. And when Trump got in, Obama's fiscal year wasn't up either until September 1st of 2016. It's just like Biden's fiscal year is going right now until September 1st. So any debt that's being incurred now is still under Biden's watch until the 16th. Because I remember when Trump got in, all this great economy. We were starting to get a growing economy again, and then it came the pandemic. But before the pandemic, you know, everything was going down, blah, 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 blah. Trump was the first one to claim it. First one to claim it. And this, Obama's fiscal year had 9 months to go. You can't claim nothing that's not yours until it's your fiscal year. See, a lot of people don't know that either. They don't know that the presidents were still under Biden's fiscal policies until September 1st, 2025. So Trump borrowed the most money, and he's costing you $5,800 a year more to live, just from what he spent in monetary inflation. You don't believe me? Google it, look it up. Find out what monetary inflation is and how it's created. It's from the government borrow money they don't have. That's simple. And Trump lifted the ceiling debt twice. Once because of the pandemic, and then a second time because he had to bail out the farmers from all these 25% tariffs that he was throwing everywhere. He was giving the farmers $65 billion a year his last 3 years to keep them afloat. Or the agricultural business in America would have completely collapsed if he didn't. And a lot of experts are saying it's one of the worst push policies. You can't have tariffs against foreign nations when you don't supply them anymore as a leader. We don't. We don't have no GDP growth. It's like what, 2%, 3%, if we're lucky. And our biggest waste right now is 1.13 trillion a year going to our military, to the Pentagon. See, there's 1,800 private contractors that make weapons of war for our military, and 80% of them weapons never get to war. We never had them in Desert Storm when we needed them. And when we did get them, we just left them there when the war was over. So it's all about making weapons. It's all about protecting the bank's agendas globally. And that's what we did in the Middle East. We protected the bank's agendas. It wasn't about freedoms. That's all a facade. War is a facade. I say things that's reality that most people can't fathom and imagine. Less than 50%, probably 35% of Americans actually fly a flag on their house. Drive down the street and look at all your neighbors' houses. Tell me how many in one block you see having a flag up. What's wrong, Daniel? Because when I say something, I'm not wrong. I'm a well-educated person when it comes to political affairs and socialism. He's probably one of them guys who don't like me say anything bad about Trump. I'm not saying anything bad about Trump. I'm just stating facts. And it's the same with the other idiot that was in Biden. He's going to cost us another 5.5 when his fiscal year is up. It's not up yet. His bills ain't due yet. See, people don't get that. So basically, the economy is based on the previous president pretty much. What happens fiscally until the fiscal year is over with. Some of the policies do affect things, but the banks don't lose. The corporations don't lose. When the government destroys the purchasing power of the dollar, the corporations don't lose. They just raise the prices. And that's what's happening. And until we stop that, we still hold the power. Starve the banks. If every American took their money out of an FDIC bank, they'd collapse in a week. We would send a message to Washington. The politicians would get off their ass and start putting us back as their true constituents because they're no longer getting freebies. They're no longer getting fed. Look at Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch the Bitch O'Connell. Come in with $2-3 million. 30 years later, they're worth $180 million. Where do you get that money? You don't get it on a $175,000 a year salary. It's like saying I'm a union carpenter. I make $125,000 a year when I'm working. But after 40 years, I'm now worth 150 million. Well, the government's going to ask me, well, how did you make that much money? Being a union carpenter, only making 125 grand a year. Yep, I got to get off live, huh? Let's talk about knives, people. Got any questions? Let's go. Anyways, I'm not. This will be my last rant, my last ever talk on my page. So if you come back, I'm not going to start it, and please don't talk about it on my YouTube channel. No more politics, no more religion. This is a channel I want to make really great for you guys. I want to answer your questions, fix your knives, build your knives, show you how to make knives. You know, that's what it's all about. That's why I'm here. So that's it. I'm done. So that said, let's do a pocket check. What did you carry today? I like to know what everybody carries. I love all knives. Yeah, woohoo. Yeah, no more, guys. You'll never again on my. I did get a little carried away. I just, I'm just fed up with it. That's all. I'm sorry. So, anyways, what'd you just carry tonight? Toothpick again? Oh, you carried the Texas toothpick? Yeah. You like that knife, don't you, Seth? Joe, you always carry something. 44. You don't walk around with a loaded 44 everywhere you go. That's a little burdensome. What pocket knives you carrying? That's what I asked. This ain't about guns. This is about knives, brother. Here's what I carried today. Tiny Stockman with a cross. Jeremiah 29:11. The Lord shall protect me and show me what he has planned for me. Mother Cabin Warncliffe blade. Brother, you mean, not bother. One of these days I might buy a brother. I don't praise them like I do my German knives though. 1980 Case Folding Hunter. Yeah, that's a beater. That's a user. You might as well carry it with you. I would stop trying to sell it. But I'll look. I don't have case new. I'm waiting to find some case blades, brand new one. Without the grinds ground on them. I got a bunch of Schrade. Who's knocking all crazy? Body in the other room. The body in another room. What are you talking about? And the buck canoe, huh? Cool. So I can show you some knife. Do I have a Discord? What do you mean by that, Seth? You can email me pictures and I can show them on my PC to everybody. Yeah, I'm sure you carried a double-edged dagger with you every day, right? Yeah, Joe's still here. I'm going to build me a new watch. I'm ordering the material on the 1st. I'm going to build me a Seiko diver watch. If you buy a Seiko diver, it's like $5,700. I'm going to get the parts and build it for about $180. I got my new Ulti clips in the mail. I got 4 more coming. 3 here. Start time to stock up. Seth, let's see. Discard is a talk app. We all can get in and talk. What, for YouTube or what? I know Rochambeau has a Patreon that's hooked up to his YouTube Live, and he shows that on split screen to viewers on his media software. So you could, when you're watching the live stream, you're actually watching the split screen of him talking and the guys sending in their pictures. Pocket check. He does a pocket check on it. Yeah, I can do that. I haven't been live on my OBS in a while. It's been making me mad. So I'm gonna actually probably spend a whole night or two and get back in the groove on this OCS live stream app that I have on my PC, and I'm gonna ask Rochambeau about that. But no, I can. Yeah, you can email me pictures of what you're carrying or what you got, and I can show them a split screen live to you, so you'll see me and what I'm browsing. I can show a browser on my live stream. Yeah, no, I don't want to have like 5 people trying to talk at a time. I can go live with 1 person at a time. That's all I'll do. So, as you follow me, most likely, if you're a long-time follower and supporter, I'll pick you to go live with you. So our viewers will see me and you if I pick you. Just like Cornbread does with AW, or did with AW. Well, yeah, Seth, like I said, I can do that on my OBS. You guys can send me what you want on a live split screen on my PC, on my OBS. And then everybody can see the pictures you sent in and what you got to trade, or it'd be cool. We'll go that route. You're always going to have trolls. You're not going to stop them. That's what moderators are for. Yeah. Well, really, Justin, it's going to be whoever I pick. And most likely it's going to be you and Louis, mostly. And then, like I said, if I got a supporter for a good year and really good dude, and we click, I'm gonna go live with them too. It's nice to go live with another person live, especially if they got a successful YouTube channel. You know what I mean? We'll both look into it, Seth. I got lots of plans yet, and that's what I want to do. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Y'all against that? Can you want to wait? You guys can talk with each other. Like I said, I have nothing but plans to make this channel better and better. I mean, I'm not. I don't know why I went off on a political rant. That's not like me, and I'm not gonna do it again. So I am not gonna do it again. Uh, I'm gonna go make some coffee and I'll be back. You guys BS with each other for a bit. It only takes 5 minutes. I got a single cup coffee machine. Schrade 960T. I got one here. I'll show you in a little bit. You're just like me, Joe. That Schrade 960T. Where'd you get that at? I mean, didn't you get it modified? That's an oldie but goodie. Early 80s. I think it was 86. Schrade thought it would save their company by making that knife, and it wasn't the success they'd hoped it'd be, and it didn't save their company. I'll be back. I'm gonna go brew up some coffee. Thanks. Okay, I'm back. What? Find Discord all right. Blue alien looking emoji. What are we talking about here? Pokemon Go Up. Call me, Louie. Oh, the Discord app. I'll look into it tonight when I wake up. Howdy. Are you asking me what the biggest fish I caught? Why are you asking me? Did I say something about that earlier? Deep South coffee. Cheers. Istanbul. Thanks for stopping in, man. You're welcome. No problem, man. Thanks for your support, bud. Oh, I have a fish sign in the back? Well, I've caught all kinds of big fish and multi-species. Which one do you want to know about? The biggest largemouth bass I caught? 9 pounds, 10 ounces. My biggest smallmouth bass is, I want to say, almost 6 pounds. Biggest walleye I've caught was, I don't know, 7, 8 pounds, somewhere around there. That canoe's a beer sign that lights up. It's an old Ham's beer sign. Yep, good night, Miss Stumble. Thanks, buddy. So what brings you here? No lawyers? What the hell is that? The facial hair is an interesting choice. Where do these people come up with these fucking comments, man? I'm telling you, they didn't get enough attention when they were children by their own parents. Wow. People like to entertain themselves. I got some coffee. Deep South dark roast, baby. You're gonna keep me up another 5 hours here. Cheers, brother. Yeah, I'm excited, man, to build my next watch. I absolutely love this one. Automatic bulb. It's worth every penny. I'm digging that watch building. I know how a mechanical watch works inside and out, and I can repair just about any of them now. Do I got a 960T old timer? I sure do. Where's my cigarettes at, man? What in the hell? Talk about that, Joe. Didn't I give you one? What in the hell? All of a sudden I lost my own app here on my computer. 960T, buddy. Did I give you one of them, Joe? I had like 5 of these and I gave 4 others away. Thought I gave you one. The trolls are coming out, guys. The trolls are coming out. Hi. Hi. To sell it to you? Tweet, yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought I gave it to you. I gave you a few of my old timers, didn't I? But yeah, it's got the tweezers on one end and the pin on the other side with the brass. I know you love that knife, Arizona. I love it too. You could find one on eBay real cheap. What? No, mine's mint shape and it's never been used, so I'm not going to sell it. No, it don't have a saw. It just got the... It's a full-size trapper. This is a farmer's knife. The spade blade. And the clip point. It's got the brass pin. And the tweezers on the other side. True American made knife right there, brother. Did I give you one of these, Joe? Old timer Stockman. So yours is not really the farmhand trapper. It's just a trapper with a saw on it. It's a field trapper. I gave you the green handle old timer. Yeah, that's right. Lock blade. I know one we both got when we were kids, right? Now I can't find it. That one's sprayed with the aluminum scales, remember? That I modified for you. I can't find it. Floating around here somewhere. You got this one here? This is an American one. No, this ain't the Chinese one. USA 152. The knife that started it all for me. You want the two from yesterday. What two's that? I'm telling you, I'm going to trade all my new folders for traditional folders. Where do these people come from? Other old timers. What, the ones I showed yesterday? The Mini Trapper? The Stockman? And then the Trapper. You just seen. I'm telling you, I'm not giving up my traditional folders. The Folding Hunters. What Folding Hunters? Who makes it? By who? Yeah. Them's a working man's hands. And they're full of psoriasis. So, gotta love it. Let me itch your titties with it, right? These people with their questions, man. Well, you gotta be real, man. No sense in being silly if I don't know you. You know? How do you think I'm gonna take it? You wanna know me, get to know me. And you don't want psoriasis either, so. You wanna take my psoriasis from me? I'll be glad to give it to you. Sad to keep lagging, huh? It's gotta be your modem, buddy. It ain't me. I've got a Verizon wireless business modem. I probably have one of the fastest speeds you can get in the internet. Drying out the shower. Yeah, no shit. Sometimes if you get big flare-ups, it takes a week before you can even get a shower. It hurts so bad, man. You get that soapy water on there, boy, look out. I got it in my lower back. Oh, man. I can't even turn around in the shower. Yeah. I gotta talk to my dermatologist and get some more cream. I ran out of it. I won't take them pills. I'm not gonna mess my body up because of them stupid pills. Oh boy. I don't want to hear your problems. I'll trade it. Who wants it? Ceramic blade. Comes with a beautiful sheath. Display sheath. We got the trade. Any German knives? The Stockman Old Timer. No, can't have it. Sorry. My older American knives I don't get rid of. The case ones I will, but not my older American ones. What do you got for this? This is a badass knife. Don't drop it though, because it is ceramic. And it's a liner lock. Flies open. Can't have that Stockman Old Timer, I'm sorry. Ain't giving it up. What do you got? American. Pure American right there. That's a $225 knife. So is this one. $225. I'll get rid of all my spider clothes right now. Look at that. Justin's got one for you, Louis. Well, I'll put these away. I ever show you all this this Morocco that I made with a Puko sheath? I ordered the blade online. It was just the blade, and I made the handle and the bolster, the brass bolster, ironwood. I gotta put a lanyard on the back of it. It's got a G10 liner all the way around it. This is that sheet that I did a video on. The dangler Puko sheet. You're all wondering what the Puko knives are. Who's got a pit bull? I made a spiked collar for a pit bull or a Great Dane or a German Shepherd or whatever you want to put it on. Pure genuine leather. Still there, Joe? Must be. You didn't say goodnight yet. And your dog, Louie. You got a big dog, Louie? Anyways, I was going to show you a book if you want to check it out. It shows the tradition of the Puko knife, the history of it. Good book if you want to get into the Finnish made knives from Finland. Everyone gone? This is the traditional Pukos right here. And lately, I've been buying these magazines online. I gotta get another one. But they're actually yearly editions. We got 2022, 2024, 2003, and 2023. So I'll start out with the oldest one I got. Which would be the 2003. 2003 sporting knife. It's a thick one. It's got all the knives that were made in 2023 in it, all the folders. Let me see if there's a good article here on the 2003s. Here we go. Kit Carson's design is knife maker tool with the 6061 T6 anodized aluminum handles with steel locking knives. CRKT, original M16. See that? And I got the original. I bought it new. Talk to me, people. Come on. Where y'all at? They're gone. Hell, we can't even get trolls in here anymore, huh? This one here, Anator Jungle King. The Jungle King. So this is by Keylam Knives. Now I got the 2022, 23, and 24 editions by Blade Magazine. And it's got all the makers from around, around the world, all the different custom makers. Even the traditional guys that make custom knives all around the world. I thought I was good at making knives, boy. These guys, they just got everything they need. Oh yeah? Taking a break, are you? Condor. Let's see what's in the 2024, right? Anything interesting here? Here we go. Well, you're in the right place if you want to learn about knives. I'm where you isn't. Chicago, Chi-Town, man. Condor, Flexor, Zulu, Essie. Got them all in here. Never a bad time to start learning about knives. You got some badass folders in here. So I get these every year now. I got the last 3 years. Blade Magazine puts them out once a year. 44th edition is the last one. So I got to get 42 more editions to keep up. The first 42. All right, Justin. I'll talk to you tomorrow, bro. Arizona must have fell asleep, huh? Okay, my moderators are gone. They fell asleep. So I'm going to shut this live stream down. If you got any questions for me right now, now's the time to ask them. Anything about knives. You got 1 minute. And I'm shutting her down. Night, Bob. Okay, I'm closing her down. Good night, Louie, if you're still around.